So I have a few different news stories to talk about today. First of all, a brand new Easter egg has been solved on World War II Zombies. Yes, that is right. The game released in 2017, and 5 years later in 2022, one of the Easter eggs has been solved. Now, I know there are apparently a bunch more unsolved Easter eggs. I know a small, minute portion of the community has been looking for them, so it's good to see progress on one of the Easter eggs today. But yeah, I'm sure for the majority of you watching this video, you don't play World War II Zombies often, especially because this Easter egg is on the Darkest Shore, which is a map which was very controversial. A lot of people didn't really like it. Nevertheless, it is always good to see Easter eggs getting solved even all of these years later. This Easter egg has been solved by Absolem and Special Crab. I will leave a link to them down in this video's description, and you can check out their video too. I'll just go over these steps very quickly. First of all, you just want to turn on the power and set up the map as normal, and then get the Jack in the Box, which is essentially that game's version of the monkey bomb from the mystery box. Once done, in the spawn of the map on the beach, you want to throw the Jack in the Box in the hole inside of this box by the beached whale. The next step will revolve around you completing pretty much the entirety of the main Easter egg up until you are about to enter the boss fight, and this is really unfortunate and it makes it kind of pointless to do this Easter egg. I thought about doing it myself, but as soon as I realized that you would have to do the Easter egg, I just couldn't be bothered. And I'm sure a lot of you probably feel the same way. So once you enter phase 1 of the boss fight, you will be granted with an upgraded Jack in the Box that will start attracting all of the normal zombies to it, but it won't attract the special zombies, the boss zombies. You just want to kill the zombies which collect souls to it, which sort of builds up to a bigger boom. It'll then explode, and that's pretty much the entirety of the Easter egg, and you are granted with the upgraded Jack in the Boxes. So essentially, this Easter egg just makes phase 1 of the boss fight a lot easier, and the boss fight overall, I guess, easier. But yeah, it's kind of a bit of a pointless Easter egg, in my personal opinion, especially when it is on a game which not a lot of people play. Nevertheless, though, like I said, it's always good when the community does find Easter eggs, years later especially, and sometimes it's very little things that the community just unfortunately never managed to notice. I feel like part of the reason this Easter egg wasn't solved is because not a lot of people played at the Darkest Shore, not a lot of people enjoyed it, so people probably didn't even bother to hunt, and that's why it's just taken this long. If it was another zombies map where there was way more people playing, I'm sure it would have been found a lot quicker. The next thing I want to mention in this video is there was a new Black Ops Cold War update, which allowed prestige keys to be correctly awarded at every 50 season levels, as well as a fix to restoring missing prestige keys that were earned during Vanguard Seasons. And that went live last night, so this is just a small little bit of the Year 2 updates for Black Ops Cold War. The other day I posted a video how there's recent rumors circulating about a Zombies Chronicles 2 or a Buried and a Die Rise remake potentially coming to Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Now, I did say in that video I wasn't really taking it too seriously, and I didn't really believe the rumors, and a lot of other people have made videos on this same leak, and I just want to stress, because a lot of people are expecting it to definitely come now, that this is just a rumor, and in my own personal opinion, I just can't really see it being true. I think we'll see these maps eventually, but I just don't think it's going to be in Black Ops Cold War, maybe Trek's next game in 2024. We'll just have to kind of see though. I'm just not taking this leak at face value, because now a lot of the community is expecting this as fact, and to me, I can't really take it as fact when Kevin Drew has kind of implied that it isn't coming anyways, but it might come in the future if enough people want it. But I just don't think it's going to be in Black Ops Cold War if that is the case, and Trek have already stated that there's no more Outbreak maps coming, and that Forsaken was the final round-based map in the game. So in my own personal opinion, just don't take this leak as fact. Sure, it's interesting to talk about, it's interesting to speculate about, like I did in my video the other day. Just be cautious with believing it 100%. Moving on, there's been a really weird rumor circulating that Black Ops 4 might be coming to a Nintendo Switch, because on the online services on COD's website, it says Nintendo Switch Online, and I have no idea why this is the case. There were actually recent rumors from Ralph that Modern Warfare Remastered might be coming to Nintendo Switch. That I could see likely. I just don't really see it being likely that Black Ops 4 will come to Nintendo Switch. I feel like this is some kind of mistake. Now, I could be wrong about that. I would love to see it come over to Nintendo Switch, but I just don't know why Activision would release this game to Nintendo Switch all these years later, especially when it wasn't really a fan favorite game and it was very controversial. The thing is though, before release of Black Ops 4, there were rumors from various insiders that the game would be coming to Nintendo Switch, and even on COD's website, I believe there was some sort of weird thing where you could actually link your Switch account or your Nintendo account to the Call of Duty website, which made people think that Black Ops 4 was coming to Nintendo Switch. But David Vonderhaar was asked about it, and he kind of just laughed it off as a rumor.
Any chance Black Ops 4 is coming to Switch?
I just make the shoes.
So I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Do you think Black Ops 4 is coming to Nintendo Switch? What I think might have happened is maybe it was planned and it was kind of in development and testing, but it ended up getting cancelled, and maybe that's why it's appearing on the website. Since this did appear on the website though, Call of Duty and Activision have fully removed it. It's no longer appearing there. People have gone on the Wayback Machine as well, and this isn't something that's always been there. It didn't used to be there, so I'm not sure why this has been appearing recently. This is all very peculiar to me. But yeah, since it was rumored in the past that Black Ops 4 was coming to Nintendo Switch, it would make sense that maybe it was planned, it was cancelled, and that's why this glitch is appearing on the website showing Nintendo Switch Online, because it could be some sort of leftover code from back in the day. Moving on to a more negative news story, the Wall Street Journal are reporting that 4 US senators sent a letter to the FTC urging them to carefully review Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard to ensure company culture will improve following the acquisition, which is scheduled for next year in 2023. The senators state if the FTC isn't confident of that, then they should oppose the merger. Right now, most of the community is expecting the Activision and Microsoft merger to go through, which is obviously a deal which is worth $70 billion, which is absolutely insane. But this kind of throws a wedge in that. We have to bear in mind it is still possible that this merger could end up getting cancelled, because in my opinion, I don't see the workplace conditions getting better at Activision. It's an absolute hellhole, and even though Microsoft are going to be acquiring them and hopefully trying to fix the company, it just seems like a task which is almost impossible. Yes, they might help it slightly and fix some of the issues, but they're not going to amend it 100%. And also, Microsoft has yet to take any activisions to improve the worker conditions, as the Ghost of Hope has pointed out on Twitter. Bobby Kotick is still remaining as the CEO, and he's going to remain as CEO until the merger goes through. And when the merger goes through, he's going to be given a massive multi-million-dollar exit bonus, which is, I guess, just unfortunate. That's the only way the deal can go through, and he can get away without facing any repercussions for his actions in all of the SA cover-ups and stuff that he was involved with in the poor workplace conditions over at Activision. This does seem to be an industry-wide thing with the gaming industry though, and it is sad. In fact, it's not even really just the gaming industry. I think it's just most companies as a whole have really weird, dodgy stuff going on. I think the gaming industry is just particularly bad, that it stands out quite a bit, and it's been left unchecked for quite some time. Only in recent years have people started now speaking out against a lot of the poor workplace conditions and a lot of the weird SA stuff that's been going on. In terms of Rebirth Reinforced in Warzone for the community challenges, we have now unlocked the communication towers, and on screen right now you can see where they are all located. By the way, it is currently rumors that Vanguard might be getting a shorter post-launch content cycle, and it might only be getting 5 seasons. Season 6 might have been cancelled. This does seem likely though, because literally no one is interested in Vanguard, and it does seem like the post-launch content has started to slow down. So due to the extremely low player base and interest in the game, they might just be not bothering with a lot of post-launch content, and maybe it only has 5 seasons because Modern Warfare 2 might be releasing in October instead of November. So they might cut the 6th season short to release Modern Warfare 2 in time, and that'll help boost Activision sales a little bit and revenue, as they are massively down right now because of Vanguard being extremely poor. And maybe instead of us getting Vanguard content, we might get a lot more content inside of Black Ops Cold War during its Year 2, which I would love, as there are rumored to be a lot more maps and content coming. Lastly, there has been some footage posted of the upcoming Jungle remaster to Black Ops Cold War. We're not sure when this is releasing, probably with Season 3 of Vanguard, and there's been a snake added to it. This footage is courtesy of Alix. But yeah, the remaster is not fully complete. It doesn't have a mini-map yet, so it does need some more work, but the general map is pretty much done, and the snake looks pretty cool. You are able to shoot and kill it too. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to go over in today's video. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.